Off the coast of British Columbia lies the archipelago of Haida Gwaii, an ancient chain of islands with a unique and special ecosystem. In March 2021, with winter storms still hitting the beaches, animal rescuers from Masset came across a young, injured raven. Unable to fly, extremely weak, the animal was captured and brought to the volunteers of the Gwaii Animal Helpline. The bird was in need of immediate help, and late at night they reached out to Dr. Walton's wife, Keturah. Keturah had grown up in Haida Gwaii and maintained close ties with the community. She offered the clinic's help, and the next day, the bird, now named Spirit, was flown to Vancouver with the help of Pacific Coastal Airlines. Upon arrival, blood work and radiographs were done. X-rays showed no fractures, but the bird was weak and could not fly. Layla of the Animal Helpline searched the beach where the bird was found for possible causes. A dog carcass was found, partially buried in the sand. Could the bird have been poisoned? A short distance down the beach, a deer had been shot, so lead poisoning was also a possibility. IDEX Animal Health Labs ran the blood, but the results were inconclusive, and the Orphan Wildlife Rescue Association tested the blood for lead poisoning, but it was also a dead end. The bird was now in the care of the Wildlife Rescue Association of BC. A wound had been found on its keel, and Spirit had to come back to the Dooney Animal Hospital for surgery. The wound was shallow, but old, and closing the tissue was a challenge. Volunteers from the Wildlife Rescue Association spent the next few months helping rehabilitate and strengthen Spirit for the return to Haida Gwaii. And this week was Spirit's return. Volunteers of the Wildlife Rescue Association were up at 5 a.m. to prepare him for travel, and Dr. Walton drove him to the airport. The weather was not in Spirit's favor, and the fog had prevented him from getting on the flight. Sunday morning, a second attempt to get him on the plane. Again, volunteers were up at 5 a.m., and again Dr. Walton drove to the airport. This time, a success, and at 10 a.m., Spirit arrived. At noon, Spirit took off to a new adventure.